Hello again, my name is Ben here, and today with another mock showcase. Here with me this time is my custom LEGO vehicle, which I like to call the Ultra Thunder Raider. Well, here I again, just recording mocks again after that whole week. That was pretty fun. But here it is. Not much to say about it. It's just, it's a large vehicle. I was inspired by a couple of different things, like the original Thunder Raider, the Ultra Stealth Raider, and some Nexo Knights set I can't remember the name of. It's like Clay's Royal Thunder or something. I don't remember. But yeah, you'll see why I got the inspiration from those in a little bit. Size comparison with a minifigure. Here it is. It's not too tall. It is quite a lengthy vehicle, and still not much in width, I'd say. But it's not that big of a problem. Now, the main thing with this one, you'll see it in a second, is just, I'll just show it now. Put these down, and then take these up. It is a splitting vehicle with, like, different parts that go together. Oops. I figured it'd just be simpler if I just, went over them in each of their own sections rather than just go over the whole thing, which is what I'm going to do. Start from with, like, these things because they're the smallest, because why not? These I like to call the Electro Cycles, because, well, this is supposed to be like a J vehicle that all of them can ride in, if that makes sense. But, these are built basically the exact same except for the seats. Give me a second. One's black and one's white because, one's for Zane and one's for Cole. Pretty simple in their construction, not much going on here. Let's see, attached with a 2x4 on top of a chair piece. And then seeing, like, some of it, you'll see just this Technic brick with a bunch of, just some slopes and some tiles on it. Not too much going on there. And there's a clip on the side where I attach the simple gun, which just uses some simple pins and a flick fire missile. Not much going on there. They're basically built the same, like I said, except for, like, the chair. So, yeah, kind of for those. Want to keep it brief because there's really not much going on with them. Just put them back in here. And there we go. Next I'll move on to the big part. Yeah, I'd probably say, I think as the saying goes, greater than the sum of its parts. This will definitely be an example of that. Yeah, this main part that all the things go on top of. I don't really have a name for it. Something car, I guess. Let's go with Thunder Car. Sounds really dumb. Whatever. Front of it, you'll see these, just the parts that the two bikes attach to, which they attach this with this piece here, just attach on like that. So yeah, I got these specific pieces from I believe it's from the Stormfighter from 2012. I think so. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think they work pretty well here. So yeah, not much to say there. Main cockpit here, just I think it's also from the J Stormfighter set, but it's also used on a lot of other sets. So yeah. There's a bit of stuff going on top of it, just some tiles and just another tile and just this large blaster. She's a couple of Technic pieces and just a large bar going through the main center. Not much going on there. The inside, here I just have Kai and a lot of red because, Kai, red. Whoops, fell out. Just a steering wheel, some control levers, and a couple other bits and stuff in there. So, that. You'll see there's a lot of slopes building up here with just a lot of gold on it. Because why not? Because, gold makes things look better, right? So, sides, you'll just see these swords here. Not used for much. I'm just taking off and just have them put on Kai whenever he's out of the vehicle. And you see they're built up here. Some more slopes. This back part just really empty. It's where the little flyer is supposed to go. So, not much going on there when it's not here, so it doesn't look that good. You can see some brown grills and just some slopes here. It's kind of smooth a little bit. On the sides here, some of these 2x4 tiles, which I took from Jack 14's Stealth Starfighter, because I just figured the red would kind of work a little bit, because, Kai's here in the red. And I don't think it looks too bad here, but it's just something. Oops. They're kind of prone to falling off a bit easily, because at least these here kind of bump against them. But it's not that big of a deal. Whoops, sorry, there's just a lot of stuff falling off. The here's just the bottom where you can see a lot of the pieces. Took some really small tires that are just on some city sets, so it doesn't really look that good. And the main, like, larger tires here, attached on this large Technic brick. Here, if I can just take it off and show you how it's built of these pieces. Let's just stop falling off. Sorry about that. You see, it's kind of like the same design from the, I think it's the exact same build as from that one of these Ultra Agent sets. I just kind of took it off. Yeah, maybe not the most original thing I've done, but it still looks good. And the trans blue isn't that distracting, I'd say. Sorry, these pieces just keep falling off. But not much going on here. See the trans blue satellite dish for the wheel. Just one of these larger wheels, which they are used on a lot of things, but I mostly know them as the wheels from the 2005 Turbo Tank. Just here, they're in black. So, yeah. And also there's just this engine thruster on the back. Not much there. But, yeah, that's kind of it for this part. It's probably my least favorite part because it just kind of looks really weird. Like, the wheels in the back are huge. The wheels in the front are tiny. It's just kind of really bare on the back. And the two front parts just kind of look weird. Also, these pieces keep popping off. I really need to do something about that. Sorry about that. And one more thing about this part. I built this little kind of like garage thing. Which can be just attached on the back. It just kind of holds this bike I built for Kai. Just attached on some of these hinges. Here's the clip. It also holds his weapons, a shield, and a sword, which I like quite a bit. It's kind of just the bike taken from that Ninjago movie Junior set. And I just added this part on the back. Not much going on with it. Nicely designed. See some tiles back there. And it also has a spot for the sword of fire. So, no, not much going on there. That's kind of it for this part. Just, again, not fond of it. Last part here, should probably mention, this is the first part of the build I made. And all the rest that just came after that. This is like the lightning jet or something. I don't know. I haven't thought of an actual name. The front of it here, is one of these slope pieces. Kind of the corners on it. So, there's that. Cockpit uses the same piece as the other one there. Like the lightning jet. Not the lightning jet, but the Stormfighter. So, not much there. Inside here is really not much going on except for this just control stick for Jay. So, yeah. On the sides, you'll see it's just kind of built up with some jumper plates and some grill slopes. So, not much going on, I'd say. The back here is really where the main stuff is. I kind of attached them with these ball joints and a couple of these little CCBS pieces. Where the wings, which are these just simple golden blades, just kind of can be articulated and just splayed out. Or can come closed in whenever it wants to be like in its landed position inside the main Thunder Raider. So, yeah. Going on there. Here's a little bit more details on the sides of the wings with some cheese slopes and some slopes, some normal slopes. The back here, just a simple flag. Not much going on there. And just some more slopes here. And the top of it, there's, hang on. Also on the back, I used these Techno blades because this is just a weapon holder. Not stay there. The top of the cockpit is just a simple stud shooter. Not much going on there. Quite a bit of trans yellow on this part to just signify that it's just, Jay's vehicle. So, yeah. Kind of it for this part. But this part popped out. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Not much going on there. Here's the underside. But, yeah. That's kind of it. Guess I can just attach them all together now. So, here we go. And attach this here. And yeah. So, that's kind of it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. It's just like I said in the beginning, greater than the sum of its parts. I just think it looks kind of better altogether than as separate parts. I just thought it'd be kind of a cool idea. Oops. I don't really like the way the flyer just kind of attaches on the back because it just hangs off really loose. So personally, I prefer to just keep it like this. I just think it looks kind of better this way. So, but that's how it is. Just hope you enjoyed the video. Not much else to say. Not sure what I'll be doing next time. I think I might actually do maybe, yeah, I'm just not sure. I'll think about it. But just again, hope you enjoyed it, and just goodbye.